Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. I'm Blake, and with me is Connor.
Hello.
And Bob.
Hey.
And we are going to be reading Streets of Rage Storming the Quincy Gang by Amsomnia Studios.
Mm-hmm. Insomnia is inability to sleep. Amsomnia, am's Latin root for love, so yeah. I guess love, sleep, studios.
I love to sleep.
I do too.
Me too. Actually, I don't. This is the first story in all of Street of Rage.
Oh.
It would have to be the first, because Street of Rage is not a thing.
Yeah, this is the first street.
I
thought this was Streets of Rage storming. No, this is Street of Rage.
No, they build the second street at the end of the story.
Oh.
It's a prequel.
Oh, I see.
This is, of course, a fan made from me. No, really? I thought this was the game.
Yeah.
Was it Streets of Rage a non-interactive text game?
I thought this was a story.
Yeah.
Do you read it on the little blades?
Yeah. But this happened sometime before Street of Rage 1 and is, together with the ones that I made and the original, this is the second last story of my Street of Rage. Yeah. I don't know what the hell he was saying.
This guy really doesn't believe in plurals.
Yeah.
Prologue. Actually, a prologue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a prelude.
Many years before Alex and Adam came to the city of Wood Oak, two other cops were working the streets. However, on a mission to an unknown place in the city, a cop fell in action, never to be found again. Her sister, a woman named Lace, had been a cop at the same precinct with her sister. As soon as she found out her sister had gone missing, she convinced her superiors that she was the one who could stop the gang that her sister had been sent out to.
Alright, wait a minute here. How is there an unknown place in a city?
No one's gone down that street. It's been so full of rage.
They made a blueprint for the city, and then they just have this sort of blank section where buildings mysteriously sprouted. This unknown part of the city. Not even an unknown part in a city. I can't get over that.
Yeah.
And they called it the Street of Rage.
No, they didn't call it anything. They didn't know about it.
Yeah.
The superiors were not eager, to say the least, but in the end agreed that she would be the only one who could save her own sister and the eastern part of the city.
Holy shit! I didn't know the eastern part of the city was at risk.
Well, nobody knew it was at risk because apparently it was unknown.
Oh.
Yeah. Late at night, she was escorted by a fellow officer. When she reached the place where her sister had been noted missing, she was nowhere to be found.
Damn it, we lost another one!
Wait a minute, this next one.
Which led her to believe that her sister were still alive.
That's not a good...
Well, she went missing. She went missing. And she's not where she went missing, so she must be alive.
Right.
I mean, if they killed her, they wouldn't dump the body anywhere but the spot where they killed her.
Right.
No, you see, where you die is where you stay dead.
They just leave you there.
Yeah. She ordered the officer to leave her. She told him that she could easily do this on her own. The officer was her brother Coey, not Cole, Coey.
Yeah, that's an eye.
Yeah, he wasn't eager to let her go on her own, but in the end agreed. However, when he had moved some meters away from her so that she couldn't see him, he decided to tail her on the streets.
Meters?
It was his own sister that his other sister was searching for anyways.
Wait, are all the cops like brother and sister?
Yeah, it's family.
Also, this is a cop familia.
Yeah. Family owned, family operated.
Cops, a family business since 1913 in
a mom and pop cop business.
Support your local family communities. Get arrested.
Support your local family cops.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's gonna tail her from a few meters away, like 9 feet.
Yeah.
Her blind zone is past, like, holding her hand in front of her.
She has a field of view of about 6 inches in
front of her.
Why is she
so desperate to go on her own? She's like, no, man, I selected one player mode. You can't come, Coey.
Yeah.
And he pressed start.
Yeah, he pressed start anyways.
Lace went inside a little warehouse while her brother once in a while jumped up from the ground and just barely reached a window to see his sister advancing through the little warehouse, which was completely empty.
So he's just hopping up and down alongside the warehouse like a complete schmuck.
Yeah.
How come he can walk behind her like 9 feet, but he can't walk behind her in the warehouse?
He can't find something to stand on.
Oh, you know what? He's a vampire. He wasn't invited into the warehouse.
Right.
Yeah.
But he also couldn't find anything to stand on.
That too.
He's just hopping alongside the building.
At the end of the warehouse, however, the doors suddenly was cut down by some workers or something.
Or something.
Cut down?
Yeah, just cut down.
Okay.
Don't open them, just kick them down.
Quickly, the workers saw her and alarmed and then escaped from the warehouse so that she couldn't even do anything.
I can't even do anything!
Stop.
So they kick down the door
she's like,
and
stop.
then they go...
Yeah, the workers
Oh, shit, not her.
The workers saw through the door, kick it down, then see her get alarmed and escape.
They don't get alarmed, they just alarmed.
Oh, yeah, they alarm.
Yeah, they
Alarm
see
is
her.
now, one of those verbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got verbed.
Yeah.
Wait, so they see her and they leave, and she can't do anything. She
Can't do anything.
Can't even do anything.
She's like, I'm gonna fuck you guys up, and they're like, no, and they run away, and she's like, oh shit.
Shit.
Looks like I gotta pack it up.
As Lace made it outside of the warehouse and her brother was hidden behind some small bushes so that his sister couldn't see him, a group of crooks came storming at her in an attempt to make sure she wouldn't advance or escape from where she had entered. The warehouse also began to get filled with crooks.
No, we're flooding!
This is where she decided to begin her fight so that she might be able to find out what happened to her dear older sister who had gone missing. Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot.
That was
Thank
a
you.
normal paragraph.
Thus begins Street of Rage, storming the Quincy gang.
So this is pretty much like, where the credits come rolling in.
Yeah.
And already, we've had a full backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a Prodigy song comes in as she uppercuts a dude in the face, and then the title flies in.
Yeah, it does like a freeze frame.
Wow!
It does it turns like a freeze frame. The whole thing turns red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then she
Directed by Quentin Tarantino.
It goes back into normal speed.
Exactly.
She turns around, clocks a dude, and the actor's name. The actress's name showed up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Starring Jodie Foster.
Wow.
This, Streets of Rage. It would have been like an
Street
80s
of
movie.
Rage.
You're right, Street of Rage. It would have been like an 80s movie.
Well, a 90s
Yeah.
movie.
Whatever.
Back when the Quincy
it's a
gang
Genesis
was a
game,
problem.
Anyways, table of contents. Prologue. Chapter 1. Storming the ground of crooks. Outside garden.
The ground of crooks.
Chapter 2. Sister My Sister 1. Chapter 3. Out to Sea. Death Reef. Ship.
Oh.
Chapter 4. Cautionary Wings. Just outside Wood Oak City.
All right, can I say cautionary wings sounds exactly like a level from like a badly translated Genesis game.
Yeah.
Like Golden Axe 4, Chapter 4, Cautionary Wings.
Cautionary wings.
Chapter 5. Sister My Sister 2.
We're gonna get 2
Ending.
episodes of Sister in this?
Yeah.
I didn't even like that show.
Yeah.
Mary Man.
The first one follows Tia, and the other follows Tamara.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Chapter 1.
This is Chapter 1, Storming the Ground of Crooks, Outside Garden.
So I guess they've just put everything in one fanfiction.net chapter.
Yeah.
Hey, you be lazy.
Okay, I guess it's well labeled.
Yeah. Lace.
So all of you are here to get me, huh? Well, this shall be fun. Hee hee, thinking you have the upper hand with just a few people trying to get me down. Well, then I am just going to have to take on all of you. You trying to make me sad? Fuck you!
I can't wait to take on a
real challenger. Until then, I'll just fight all you losers at once.
As soon as she had said that, she began running towards them and then jumping high up in the air, falling right down into some crooks who all got hit by a really strong kick.
Oh,
So she
sounds like-
she's fighting them by running towards them, jumping in there, and falling on them.
it sounds like she didn't even mean to kick them. Like she just fell on them, and someone else's kick hit them.
They all
She
got
jumped and
hit.
fell.
You know,
Yeah.
they got hit by some kick.
So basically, what you're saying is this is just Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yes.
No, it's the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
More came, but all just fell. While his brother
They're
was
really-
fighting. Oh,
They're really bad at this. They all came and fell over dead without even fighting.
yeah. Hi, I'm here to fight. Oh! Oh God! Oh shit! I think I'm having a heart attack.
We shouldn't have
I think
sent in
we're all
the
having heart attacks.
we shouldn't have sent in the thug senior division.
Yeah. The doctors told me I only had like 10 minutes to live.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so the cops are all a family. The crooks are also all a family.
Yeah.
The Quincy's.
In other words,
right now, the old people are all dropping dead.
so what you're saying is he had a family, she had a family, and they all had a family.
They all indeed had a family.
While his brother was fighting, Koei kept on watching her battle them. He couldn't intervene, he had to remain hidden.
He didn't have to.
He couldn't intervene.
She's a cop.
He couldn't intervene.
If you see a fellow cop being attacked...
Cops rule. They have to take it on one by one.
Oh.
That's why he
know.
wasn't. That's why she told him not to come. He's not supposed to be there.
I guess, but
No, you shouldn't do it.
But it didn't look like she needed any help anyways.
Oh, okay, don't worry about it.
See?
Forget about it.
If I see you fighting with the jar of mayonnaise, I'll let you figure it out,
Yeah.
Trying to get the lid off. Lace had, after fighting for a while, beaten all of the crooks who had tried to apprehend her.
Oh, so they were going to take her to their crook station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at the police station, the crook station.
Yeah, the crook station. There's two. It's basically like two bases.
Like the police cars are, black and white, but the crook cars are white and black.
Right.
Yeah. She slowly moved over to someone with a phone, almost ready to call someone, but as soon as she reached him, she quickly kicked the phone out of his hands, then asked him.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Lace.
I know that my sister is still alive, and I know that everyone here knows where she is. She wasn't where she was supposed to be. That leads me to thinking she is still alive, and you, my friend, are gonna tell me exactly what I need to know, or I'm gonna break your neck.
Wow. Seriously.
That was a lot of words to just say, tell me what I need to know.
She's 100% convinced that if someone kills someone else, they just leave the body right there.
It's the only way.
No dead body has ever been moved. There are no cemeteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cemeteries are a myth.
Her sister knew this was an unknown part of the city because there were no bodies anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody had been there to die.
What? You're telling me you can move a body? Oh my god.
It just fuses with the ground.
Yeah, they just dig the hole right under it.
Yeah.
The crook that had tried calling was not easy in getting to talk, but in the end, however, revealed that her sister was in fact still alive, and that she would be in a little house near where they were.
Oh.
Deciding that he had served his purpose, she kicked him right in the face, so he went unconscious, and then she went onwards to the little house that supposedly would have her sister stored inside.
So there's this, the eastern part of the city is composed of a street of rage, a warehouse, some small bushes, and a small house.
A little house.
A little house.
Yeah.
On the prairie.
As soon as she arrived at the house that was near the warehouse, she was apprehended by a rather huge guy.
Oh, he's rather huge.
Yeah, relatively.
Slightly huge.
Yeah, depends.
He's rather huge. He's a badder dude.
Depending on your perspective, he may in fact have been enormous.
All of the crooks that she had fought against had alerted the higher ranks, and now she stood right in front of one of them.
They all called it in.
And they're like, whoa, man, the phone lines are blowing up, boss.
Yeah.
No, you know what? All of the crooks picked up their phones, and she only kicked, one
guy's phone away. Yeah.
As she was threatening him, someone else behind her was like, Hey, boss.
We're getting our asses kicked.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
We're getting our asses kicked.
Don't worry, son. I'll send help.
All right. Next.
You aren't going inside. Your sister isn't there anyways. My name is Nex. I am here to make sure you don't get any further. This will be your burial ground. I am not going to hesitate killing a delicate cutie as yourself here.
Oh, see, they're on the same page. If he kills someone, he has to just bury them.
Yeah, he buries them right there.
Yeah,
exactly.
He doesn't even dig out the ground under them. He just digs out ground around them and puts the dirt on top.
Right. No, he builds a crypt around their body.
Wow, he entubes them.
Yeah.
Nex is dedicated.
Yeah, he's the best in the business. Lace.
Next.
You really think you stand a chance against me? You look like a little huge rat, someone who isn't even skilled enough to battle someone like me. You can either let me go, or you can die right here by my hand. Either way, I will find my sister and bury you here.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Also, I just thought of something.
What?
Nex is Bex.
Nex is vexed. I'm rooting for Nex here.
Yeah.
Next.
I think I choose to die then, but it's not going to be me that die, young lady. You might think I haven't got the power, but you are so wrong in thinking that.
Good dialogue.
I will
You're
destroy
wrong.
you with roundabouts.
It's like, I'm bigger than you. No, I'm bigger than you. But I'm tougher. No, I'm tougher.
I'm going to kill you.
You're
Not
wrong.
if I choose to die, except I won't die because you'll be the one who dies.
More like you.
You're dumb. Thinking she had the upper hand, Lace began fighting Nex. The first punch, however, didn't reach him at all.
Wow!
She
his
has short
force
little
field.
arms.
Tiny little T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
She's like standing like right next to his ankle trying to punch up at him.
Yeah.
He's like 100 feet tall.
He kicked back and she fell onto the ground. She hurried herself up again and tried to kick him many places, yet nothing seemed to work.
Elbows,
Face, feet,
knees,
head, shoulders,
back,
knees, toes.
eyes, ears, mouth.
No, not any of those
Nose?
either. Nope. He just continued to kick her aside until she was laying on the ground and had wounds all over.
Get him, Nex.
Yeah, so I'd say see my new album, Wounds All Over.
Yeah.
Next.
Is that all you...
I keep forgetting his voice.
That was it.
Is that all you got? Really? See, you are so wrong in thinking that I am the one who dies here at this place. You are going down, and that's a promise.
But you said you were going to die. No, I said
Hey,
I was
no
going
mind.
to
I said
die,
I would
but
choose
wasn't
to
going
die,
to
but
die.
I'm not going to die. You're the one.
Ugh, try to
Hey,
keep
no
up.
mind.
As soon as he reached her, he began lifting her and throwing her aside.
Oh.
Then
Does he ever directly attack her? He keeps kicking her aside, throwing her aside. Like,
Yeah,
just,
no.
Well, he's not sure where she's going to die. He's just kind of kicking her around to see where.
Where?
Possibility.
A
he's
good
not. He's
spot.
not necessarily. He's not attacking her. He's just dismissing her violently over and over again.
Yes.
Then she saw something, a little mark on his body. Thinking that mark maybe was a hurt point, she
What?
went for it.
It's video game.
He's got a tattoo, and she's like, that's his weak point.
Yeah. He was
It's
in
video
fact
game in real life.
Yeah.
he was in fact bleeding from that mark, but you couldn't see it that clear.
I couldn't see it at all. I'm reading a story.
He just
Yeah.
He bleeds all the time
visualize it.
from that one point.
Yeah. As soon as she had hit the mark, he fell to the ground. He ventured himself up again, but fell once in a while,
Well, every once in a while.
just by himself.
Yeah, for the rest of his life, he was just, you know.
He was kind of a
He
clumsy
became
dude.
She hit him so hard he became narcoleptic.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Since she now knew how to defeat him, in the end he fell to the ground, and as she was about to kill him, he began talking.
Oh, he just started talking.
Yeah.
You are the same as your sister, but we have her. I can tell you where she is. That's only going to be a little more fun to me. What? For me? What? Oh. So your sister is right up ahead. She is at the docks, right up ahead, getting through the crooks there, as you call us. Will not be
Right up
hard, so
ahead.
go on ahead.
Right
I'm going
up
to enjoy
ahead.
seeing you try to rescue your sister. Ahead.
Up ahead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I kept,
Wait, so
I kept trying to
she's
put.
the same as her sister, then did Nex get beat up by her sister as well?
Yes.
She's the same but better in every way.
Oh, okay.
He's not that good.
Yeah. Nex is big, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
He's like Piston Honda. You know, he's really big, but once you know what to do,
Yeah.
nothing in the tank.
After saying what he had to say, he suddenly just appeared.
So he wasn't here?
He was a ghost.
I'm
Oh.
a
You're
ghost.
telling me
you
I'm
can't
a
hit
ghost?
She's been fighting a fucking ghost?
Yeah.
I guess
0
I
out of
didn't
10.
give her credit. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Okay, he suddenly just appeared. It was like he hadn't been there. Where she had her feet upon his neck was now nothing, just mud, nothing else.
He turned into mud.
I guess she meant disappeared.
I
then he
was a
turned
Then he turned into mud. Yeah, he was a mud ghost.
Mud ghost.
He can take the form of a ghost or mud.
Oh.
It's not really that good. She decided to trust him, though she wouldn't have any other choice, so she went on ahead to find her sister who would be at the docks.
Or was she?
Yeah. Will she be lied to again?
Find out next chapter. Right now.
In Chapter 2, Sister My Sister 1, The Docks.
Sister My Sister 1.
As she reached the docks, she saw her sister.
Hey, there you are.
Okay. She ran through all of the crooks like they were nothing. Out
of the way.
Turns out she was the ghost. I was about to say she was the ghost all along. That's how come she could fight next.
Oh my god.
Like they were nothing, not actually caring. Once in a while she would kick them aside, but in the long run she didn't care much for them.
Yeah.
They weren't a match for her at all.
Oh, whatever.
Lace.
Sister is my favorite show.
Sister, My Sister 1, The Docks.
Sister! Sister. Like, that's what it looks like.
Captain, my captain. Yeah. See you later.
Well, like, she was excited, then she got, like, she was disappointed. She was like, Sister.
Sister.
Oh.
As she made it to her sister hugged her and told her that she had been waiting for her to come and get her. Even though her sister were a strong one, she had been drained of all of her powers, her ghost powers. What?
Keep going.
Like someone had sucked all of her powers aside. As they hugged, Koei ran towards them and yelled to both of them.
So he's still following her?
Yeah.
He didn't help with the next battle at all.
Okay.
He's not a ghost. He can't do it. Telling them that now they had to escape, they would be able to come back, but for now their sister had to be in safety.
The word her appeared in that sentence 9 times.
9, yes. 9 is right.
Well, to be fair, 9
is fine.
To be fair, sentences appeared in that sentence 9 times.
Yeah.
It's 9
additional clauses appeared 9 times. Lace.
I told you to not come. But then again, I guess it is the best way. We have to get through a lot of ground to return with her. We haven't got much time. We must escape.
Go ahead.
Are they going to dig their way back to base?
Go ahead and throw a quarter in. Start up player 2.
Yeah.
As they escaped, they were apprehended only some single meters away from the dock.
Wow!
You
suck!
His short distances.
Like I said, can't see in front of, putting her hand in front
less
of her
than
face.
9 meters away, you got apprehended. Are you
what
real cops?
You know what
I don't believe you.
You know what happened? They walked forward and they triggered the boss event.
Oh.
Yeah. If you're not a criminal, you're a cop,
If you're not a crook.
Their world is the world of a 2D beat 'em up, so you can just keep going right, and eventually, you can only see about 10 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
They were apprehended only some single meters away from the dock. A woman with long, bright white hair stood right in front of them and just slowly walked over to Lace and her sister. Then she took her sister's hand and talked out to Lace and her brother.
So did the boss just walk over and take the...
Yeah, you ever lose control and just watch,
watch the cutscene play out? Your character just stands there like a fucking buffoon while the person you came to rescue just gets, waltzed back to the bad guy base?
Yeah.
Actually, this
I'll be taking this now.
This reminds me of the scene in that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers beat 'em up at the end of the first level where good old Ivan Ooze just shows up and just attacks you and you can't do anything.
Yeah.
It's the same exact thing.
My name is Vex. You didn't think it would be that easy, did you? Okay, so you did a number to my brother, but
They are all family!
Yeah. You aren't going anywhere with your precious sister here. I am taking her overseas.
No!
By now, I am sure you two think you can do anything to stop me.
Literally anything. I could sneeze and stop you.
But you are so wrong. So wrong! See
you in Hong Kong, bitches.
I think that might be some kind of verbal tick, or maybe that's just the sound of her breathing.
Ho.
Also, Vex, Nex. Please tell me Gex makes
Vex is Bext.
Yeah.
Nex is only second Bext, actually.
Vex my Bext too.
Yeah. Lace.
I wouldn't do it. What? I wouldn't do anything right now. I would leave if I were you. With my sister. I got your brother. Even though he was strong, I got him. So he disappeared, but I got him.
Got him.
And I will get
Got
you.
him.
You aren't going anywhere with my sister.
Got him.
I'm
got him.
gonna got you.
him.
You aren't going anywhere. Although I would leave if I were you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
get you.
I will leave. Ha ha ha. Come on, sister.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Vex.
Yeah, he did get away, didn't he? Well, I can do the same, so it won't matter. I must take my leave of you now, but I will be back in just a second.
What is this dialogue? So they're like,
really gripping.
I'm gonna beat you. You won't beat me. I'm gonna leave. I bet you will try to leave, but you can't leave. Okay, I'll leave now. Oh, damn. But I'm coming back. Oh, okay.
Oh, not much can happen in a beat 'em up cutscene.
Don't
More
you
happens
wanna
than
stay?
this. Maybe the bad guy just says, I'm leaving now, and the good guys go, damn it.
No.
you
Everyone
wanna-
loves to
Everyone's
talk.
just okay with this.
They love to fight, but they love to talk even more.
Yeah.
As soon as she had talked, she faded like her brother.
And the sister's just...
In just a simple second, she returned, but without their sister. Ah, see? Yeah, the sister did just go away. Whoosh. She was once again gone.
So wait. She disappeared.
Reappeared.
Disappeared with the sister, reappeared without the sister, and disappeared again.
Yeah.
She just showed up at another time just to be like, see?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Now it was just Koei and Lace again. Knowing that they had to know where she was, they began fighting against Vex, who came back, but in the end lost. She wasn't about to kill them, though. She gave them a little chance.
What's going on?
She's like, takes the sister, both of them vanish. She comes back, disappears again, reappears, and then fights, but doesn't actually try to beat them.
Yeah. Just, slaps them around a bit.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of hard to fight when you're constantly fading in and out of reality.
Yeah, they had to know where she was when they began fighting. I guess.
Yeah. Vex.
You two aren't that strong. Pathetic people, really. Your sister is not here anymore, as you can see. But I had a lot of fun kicking you two. 0 punches, just kicks.
Yeah.
We're the kicking gang, I guess.
No, it's that guy from Thrill Kill who doesn't have any arms.
Yeah, the kicking Quincy's,
right.
they're called.
Yeah. Take the ship at the docks. It will take you a little outside of Wood Oak. There your sister will be. See you later.
Stop giving them directions!
It's a beat 'em up, man.
What is the fucking plan here? What's the end goal?
Get the sister
The
back?
No, not for them. I mean
Oh.
the Quincy gang. What's their goal? We don't even know this person's name. She's just sister.
Hey, sister.
Yeah. That's all. I have no answer to that.
All right.
I've read just as much as you. She disappeared, and as they came back up on their feet after nearly had been kicked to death, no punches, they both decided to go on ahead, believing that they would find their sister and that in the end they would make sure that Vex and even her brother Nex would fall.
Even her brother.
They were very persistent, and as soon as they made it to the ship, it began to sail like everything had been staged for them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and don't forget about the third brother.
Are you telling me that this might have been a trap?
What?
No.
I was about to say,
way.
don't forget about the third brother, Chess. He's a serial killer.
Oh,
Get
You're telling me
cereal.
I get it.
they pointed Lace over to Nex to get beaten up, who pointed them over to Vex to get beaten up, and now they 100% think this is going to go any differently.
Right, they're gonna go get beat up by Chex or Gex.
Hey, you gotta admire their
or
optimism.
Lex.
Yeah. Gex is going to drop some sick, TV references as he does it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we are half of the way through Street of Rage storming the Quincy gang. We will pick up in another video with the second half of this story.
This is an incredible cliffhanger that we've been left on.
Yeah, they get on a boat and it sets sail.
Written by R.L. Stein.
without any input from them. It just set sail.
Yeah.
Sick cliffhanger. Suddenly they felt a cold, clammy hand on their shoulder, and they turned around and it was their dog.
Yeah.
That half of our Sign story is something creepy happens, and it ends up just being the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see you guys when we finish
Street of Rage.
Storming
Storming
the
the Quincy gang and getting your beaten up.